we have to do research on the Harlem Renaissance, don't you remember? Let's try to get some immersion by finding ourselves in this jazz club.
I don't think that would really help.
Well, do you have any suggestions? To be honest, I'm running out of ideas.
Well, research on Harlem couldn't be that bad, right? We know a few things about jazz.
Yeah, jazz is a swingy music with saxophones and black dudes playing in the background.
Oh, and Harlem is this neighborhood where all the cool people hang out, dancing into the night. How romantic.
I'm afraid you got it all wrong, kids.
Wait, who are you? And where do you come from?
I'm the Harlem poet Maximus, and I'm here to teach you guys a thing or two on Harlem Renaissance.
Equally important, his work reflected the spirit of the Renaissance.
Next, we begin inquiring Hughes on the social context of Harlem Renaissance and to help dispel some misconceptions that we had previously.
Okay, alright. So, can you tell me about your early life?
I was born on February 1, 1902 in the town of Joplin, Missouri. From a young age, I was inspired to write poetry in the style of Walt Whitman, and in 1931, I published my first poem, which is The Negro Speaks of Rivers. And this poem was very enthusiastically praised by the public. From 1921 to 1922, I attended Columbia University, where I was first exposed to the culture of the Harlem Renaissance.
Okay, so we all know that you go to the Columbia University, and then what happens after that?
I stayed in Columbia actually for only a few years, and I left Columbia to see the world, doing various odd jobs such as being a laundryman, being an assistant cook, and even being a busboy. Afterwards, I became a seaman traveling around Africa and Europe, and it is during this time that I met American writer Carl von Wichten, who decided to sponsor me. And through his support, I was able to publish the poem The Weary Blues, which utilizes African poetry and jazz rhythms in order to celebrate daily black life. And in the same publication series, the poem I Too was also published.
Oh, by the way, I have a very important question for you. Are you the first guy to actually start eating KFC?
Despite your success as a writer, did you face any problems regarding your race or political views?
Well, actually in the 1950s, where the US entered a period of McCarthyism in which Senator McCarthy instilled a paranoia of communists in the country, I was actually accused of supporting the communist cause, and I had to swear that I denied any affiliation towards the movement under oath, despite my initial success as a writer.
How does your work have an effect on the Harlem Renaissance?
From my experiences living under the influence of the Harlem Renaissance and the Jazz Age during the 1920s, I was able to express the reality and the oppression that the black minority really felt during that era. And my stylistic individualism in my own poetry enabled other black writers to really be themselves and really express themselves in a unique way. And this paved a new movement that emphasized the new identity of black among white dominant society.
Can you give some details on how you accomplished this expression of black identity?
Well, most of the methods can be seen in my poetry itself, such as in the poem I Too. The thematic concept revolves around pride in being black, and in the poem Weary Blues, I incorporated various jazz rhythms in order to express better the stylistic black identity. And in the poem The Negro Speaks of Rivers, it chronicles various events in black history. So, in every single essence of each verse and each stanza reflects some kind of unique characteristic among our community.
You told us that we got Harlem and jazz all wrong. What's the historical truth behind this movement?
Well, you see, some modern audiences have this misinformed concept of jazz age being people inventing the art form on the basis of being romantic or just for the sake of being adventurous. But it really is not, because jazz was instrumental in the expression of the black minority and black identity, and its progression and its expansion into popular American culture really helped in strengthening the foundation of the civil rights movement, which came just 2 or 3 decades earlier. And jazz is not just an art form of baseless or superficial characteristics or elements. It is really the heart and soul of who we really are, and it really embodies our place in America.
It was very interesting in learning Langston Hughes' background. The time spent in his youth wandering and trying to make a name for himself was really admirable to me. From Hughes' explanation, we realized the true significance of the Harlem Renaissance and its crucial development to not just the African movement but all of American history. With such a great opportunity to meet the famous Langston Hughes, we had a chance to understand how his life had shaped him.